Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean X coming at you here. It is late night money. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. There it is. It's right there on the screen. Hit the like button. All right. Bills get it done. Tampa gets it done. On to divisional round weekend. All right. Real fast. What do we do today? Where's my other sheet? I got the lines for college basketball. My picks for today. Where are they from today? All right, we Columbus on the ice. How about that? 185 doggy for you, winner. Toronto over did not get there. College hoops goes 1-1. NFL Bills in the under split out. The Philly game. Again, that was on the video. It's all right. It's all right. Let's get today's plays up for tomorrow as we look to a Tuesday. Let me put it up on Twitter here. Looks for Tuesday. Again, they're not always what we roll out the next day because, I don't know. Sometimes the lines change. Sometimes I add things to it. Let's talk about it. Where do we start? Let's start in some hockey here. Senator action. We'll take Ottawa here. I like this spot for them. We have the Avs, last I check, heading into it was 3-3, so they end up losing 4-3. I was kind of hoping for an overtime there, but hey, was not meant to be. It's still a hard-fought game. I will take the dog here with Ottawa. Jets under, something we've been playing a lot. So we're on it again. NBA. Now, so we have Denver here. I'm going to dog it up here. Denver versus Philly. I'll take the points. The Kings, as I said, we faded the Suns last game. We didn't like the 11. I went with the 14 would have been a nice win for you. 14. 11, we got to push. Give me the Kings here. And OKC as a 5-point doggy in the back-to-back spot here versus the Lakers. And again, this is just like I said yesterday. It was a spot to take the Thunder in both games against Lakers. So we had them tonight. They're down by a bucket or whatever. Let's see if things go well here. They get a win. Are they going to come back with a full squad tomorrow? I don't know. The 5.5, is it just because the Clippers have been really good? We'll see. Again, this is nothing definite yet. This is just me giving you my thoughts. Sometimes they're good thoughts and they work out for us. Other times they do not. College basketball, we got a lot in the chat here, and I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the site. I threw a 3-pack up. Some more here that I'm looking at, and there's others. I mean, I feel like doing a Marcos Minute and doing a rundown here, to be perfectly honest with everybody. And I just might do that because it's my show. Thank you for watching. I do lean a little West Carolina. At first, I was looking at Samford in this first game here. West Carolina's got the best guy on the floor, so I sort of lean a little that way. We got Butler here in the chat against Xavier. I do like Missouri State getting some points here. It was 13.5. I don't know what it is right now. I haven't did an updated look against Indiana State. I like the points there. Akron and Western Michigan. No real thought on this one here. Buffalo and Toledo. I believe it or not, I like Buffalo in the points there. A lot of points. I'll lean Buffalo there. I like Richmond here getting 4 from Duquesne. We'll have to do a pass on this next game here. That is up in a package. TCU in Cincinnati. Miami, the Miami, Ohio University Bobcats versus Bowling Green. Bowling Green right there in the chat. Purdue and Indiana. Now, someone brought this up in the chat today. I was like, Ken Palm had this at 11. I really thought this would be like a 6 or 7. That's a 9. Part of me is like, boy. And I had Purdue in here. And I was going to think about taking Purdue here because it's easy to say, wow, it's a lot of points. Let's take the home dog. Is Purdue that much better? I think so. But we've seen them kind of struggle a little bit on the road at times, right? They lost the Northwestern game, although they did crush Maryland when we had them, or I had them here. I gave it out with Ross and Jesse in the show. I said, hey, no, that's us fast. Let's grab a little Purdue in this one. We faded them against Nebraska on the road, and now here you are laying another big number. So I'm going to see where this goes. It's 9. If I could get into the 10s more, I will definitely look at the home. If it comes down, the best number's gone. I want the most points I can, obviously, here with Indiana. Ball State in the chat. Missouri, Alabama is up on the site. Florida, Tennessee. Here's another one. Like I had Florida the other day. What's going on? It's not looking too good. I guess would lean Vols there. Ohio, Central Michigan, no real opinion. NC State of Wake Forest. Good matchup here. How about an over? Just lean over there. Pitt and the Cuse. Is that correct? No, it's NC State and Cuse, I believe. Nope. Hold on a second. I'm confused here on my sheet. It's NC State and Wake Forest, and it's Pitt and the Cuse. I was right. Why am I? Oh, you know why? Because I got the numbers on 2 different sides by accident. I'm like, what am I doing here? I got 5, and I'm like, why is this? Yeah, I had it under Syracuse for the NC State game, but Pitt is favored here by 5.5. I'm like, why do I have 5.5 Syracuse? They're not favored here. That's why I was. Anyway, enough me explaining my poor handwriting to myself. I don't know. This was. Is this a 6.5 now? That can't. It's a 6.5 from a 5 up to a 6.5. All right. I was gonna say maybe lean a little Cuse there, but I don't like a 1.5 point line move. We will move on. Kent State and Northern Illinois. I would lean to the home doggies there with the Huskies. Charlotte and Rice. Again, I don't, freaking Rice. We'll take the 49ers. In honor of the 49ers football team, we'll take the 49ers here. St. Louis, I thought about adding the chat. They're getting, I think, 14 here from Dayton. I'll take any points with St. Louis. It's a question mark game for me, so I still might add it for tomorrow. You never know. That's why we do the shows. The SMU and Temple. Man, I want to take Temple. I do. 13 points. What is going on here? It's just 13.5 points. Smooth it up. Baylor, K-State. Nice little battle here. The line has come down. It was 2.5. I see one's out there. I got the question mark next to K-State. And normally it's an auto play here. But the kind of wins skew me. Usually I'd rather see like a 9-16 getting 1.5 as opposed to a 12-14. But K-State is definitely on the radar as a premium play here. The Hall and St. John's. Maybe St. John's is finally going to put together a little run. Tough game versus Creighton. Losing by 1 there. But before that, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Close loss at UConn. Beat Xavier. Beat Fordham. I mean, they're finally putting it together under the new coach. I'll probably lean to I do lean to the Johnnies here. Colorado, a bundle to Air Force, 16, 17 points. I would lay it, honestly. Penn State, this was 7.5, and I saw 6. So the number is gone, but I do like Penn State here. Question mark game. South Carolina, Georgia. I'd lean South Carolina. A&M, Arkansas. Dude, this Arkansas team, man, has been – I've had him a few times. I think our guy Jesse Shule had him a few times as well. But, man, 3 straight losses, and I've had him, I think, every single game. No more. No more. I got a question mark. I can't do it. I can't torture myself like that. Kansas and Oklahoma would probably lean to the Jayhawks here. Again, it wasn't on my peripheral. Line wise, open at 6. Clemson and Georgia Tech. Clemson is a up and down kind of squad. So if I want to lean to a little Tech here, I don't hate it. Getting 11.5. BYU Iowa State. I like BYU here. I'm doing tomorrow Ross and Jesse as a video. So go check that out. We're doing our show tomorrow with that. That's my game for tomorrow. But I am leaning BYU in this one. I am leaning BYU. Where are we at? So we got Colorado State, Arkansas, all of them covered. There's the BYU I just talked about. Fresno, San Jose. I sort of lean a little San Jose, but it's not worth it to play. There's better teams in Mountain West. UNLV, Boise. A big 6 spot here for down to 4. I had the question mark next to UNLV. Damn it. Damn. Double darn it. Gosh. Whatever. And Utah State, New Mexico State is off the board because I have that up as a 3-pack. That's the rundown for a Monday. For Tuesday. Groovy Caps. I'm going to bed. Hopefully you did the lawyer marketing. First basket. I shouted you out, Groovy, on the Twitter world. A plus 550. I put 500. I remember you said to move to 550, though. Excellent Lurie marketing. Nick Nasty's in the house. Pound the like button. Hi, Higgs. At 10 Bay Line. Thank you for the input. You got it. And there's me saying, Groovy. Hello, Groovy. Michael B is in the house. They started off horribly, and I let people talk me off Tampa Bay. Shake my hand. I need the Lakers money line to break even. Why you get talked off Tampa Bay? Hello, Markel. Michael B says, college basketball going to be Cincy with TCU off those 2 big wins. New Mexico -5.5. This line is crazy for Utah State. K-State plus a 2. Indiana, number 1 was Purdue. So you got the 10 on that one? Do you have a 10 spot on that? I did not see a 10 anywhere. I saw 9s. Michael B, I want to bet Arkansas, but someone told me they're having locker room issues. But I mean, with A&M off the huge OT win over Kentucky, I kind of want to. I just mentioned Arkansas in a rundown. I can't do it. I can't do it. As much as I couldn't do UCLA and they came back to bite me, maybe Arkansas rallies here. I just no thank you. Other leans, Oklahoma State versus Kansas seems short. It's on the road, though, too. It's not like Kansas is home laying 6. It's on the road. Johnny's versus all, yes. I want to lay it with Tennessee or maybe first half versus Florida. I agree. Florida, yeesh. Nick Nate says, I think the Eagles have locker room issues. The Eagles are a hot mess. They are in trouble. I shouldn't say in trouble. They just, what's there to say? You were having a bad. You started what, 10-1? They went 10-1. And then the wheels fall off. And then you got guys. You do a coaching change in the middle of the season. If that's ever a smart move to do. I don't know. That's the defense was banged up. Your offense stalled. And again, and I say this, you hear me say this about Mac Jones. You hear me say this about Zach Wilson. You'll hear me say this now about Hurts. You can't. Coordinators leave, new ones come in, and then you make a change in midseason. You're going to have problems. It's just that simple. Michael B says, NFL already got 9.5 with the Niners, 2.5 with the Bills, and under 46.5. I might add a Lions first half, maybe a Ravens first half, first quarter. All right, I like the Niners play there. With you on the Bills? I've mentioned the Bills before. Under in the Bills game, huh? I don't know. Under Bills game, I sort of like it. I sort of don't like it. I mean, I like the under today, and all of a sudden we had some fast points. I mean, we got turnovers, and that is a concern with the Kansas City defense because Kansas City has a defense. Not much of an offense. Mahomes' first playoff game on the road. Not counting. I mean, he's won Super Bowls, but this is a totally different team than what he's had in the past. Michael B says Lakers take a nice little lead to the fourth. We'll see how it goes. Plus 130 on the team money Lakers. Yeah, if SGA's play, he's probably out tomorrow. That's why that OKC line's 5.5. UNLV is kind of leaning on Boise. You see, I was leaning the other way. It's come down. I kind of want to take the 14.5 with Mizzou. I mean, Bama off a good win, and they got Tennessee on deck. See, this game I sort of disagree on here. This is a spot. How about this line is what, 14.5, right? Alabama's not even ranked. And yet Mizzou on the road was a 12-point dog, 11.5-point dog at Kentucky, and a 13-point dog at Kansas. So you're telling me that Alabama's better than both those? I mean, is somebody out? How are they laying more than a top 5 team in Kansas and whatever Kentucky's ranked? Probably in the top 10 as well. That's why this line jumps out at me for the opposite reason. Like, they're laying more than teams that are, again, ranked or unranked. We're not talking some team that's ranked 21 and Alabama's on the outskirts of the top 25. I mean, Alabama's not there. And yet they're laying this. I mean, it's a big number. I mean, it's 15 points. They have 5 losses. I mean, Kansas lose to like UConn. I mean, that's not a bad loss usually. South Florida loss is a bad loss, but otherwise, I don't know. You bet Penn State? Really? I don't want whiskey on the road. I'm leaning Penn State. I got to see where this line goes. It was 8. It's 6.5. 305 Canes in the house. Hope you are well. Spent the day at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino in Florida, Hollywood, watching the games where the opening betting is in full force. Great time on a betting kiosk for Christmas. There you go. Hollywood. You got a dog? Isn't there a dog track down there? My father-in-law, they were down there. This is years ago. He ran security. Michael B. What are your thoughts on Wake at NC State? I like the over. Over. Just NC State gets smacked by Carolina. I don't think Wake is as good as Carolina, but still, that game, I like an overplay there. Give me the over. Over and out, as they say. YouTube Premium. I just added the basketball plays and some ice for tomorrow on the YouTube Premium. Just firing away over there. All right. That's it. There you go. That's the late night Monday show. 20 minutes. I love it. Ran them all down. Talked about every game. You got to love when there's only 3 NBA games. Helps out a lot. That is all. Good seeing everybody. Back tomorrow for midday money. Good